Prior to 1840, the recipient of the mail had to pay the cost of the postage. And there's a apocryphal story, whether or not it's true, I don't know. But a man named Rowland Hill, who was in England, an Englishman, saw a young lady being delivered a letter by a postman. And she took the letter and she looked at it, and then she gave it back to the postman and said, "No, I'm not paying for it, but, thank you anyway."
Shilling for a letter, indeed. You can tell the post office to take it back to London, and I hope it cost them a shilling.
And off he went. And so Rowland Hill went up to the young lady and said, "Well, what's going on here?" And she said, "Well, it's a letter from my boyfriend. And on the envelope, he writes sort of secret codes to me to let me know that everything's okay. And I can look at the envelope, know he's okay, and I don't have to pay anything for this." Rowland Hill thought to himself about this for a long time. I mean, as I say, this is an apocryphal story. I mean, there are a whole host of other reasons why postage stamps were invented, but that's one of the stories behind it.
The population has increased by almost 1/3 in the last 30 years, and yet there are no more letters sent through the post than when I was a boy. I tell you, sir, as a commercial undertaking, the post office is a failure. Post is too expensive. People can't afford it. Now, my plan is to sell to the public some kind of a mark which they could put on the letters themselves to show that they've been paid for. A printed cover, a small sticky label. In fact, a kind of a stamp.
The Penny Postal Reform Act of 1840 changed the way that mail was delivered, and for the first time, mail was prepaid. And to do this, they decided that he invented the concept of using a stamp.
Rowland Hill's plan was adopted, and penny postage came into force. Until the stamps were ready, people handed in their letter with a penny. The stamps were urgently needed to simplify the work. The Treasury held a competition, inviting the public to send in designs for a stamp. Over 2,700 entries were received. None of them was considered satisfactory. So Rowland Hill, in collaboration with a firm of printers, made this design.
In Britain, everyone knows of the penny black, which of course was the world's first postage stamp. So because Britain was the first country to come up with the idea of the stamp, Britain remains the only country in the world that doesn't have to put its name on a stamp. Every other country in the world does. Britain doesn't, but there is always a picture of the reigning monarch.